Hi, it's Warren from buildingawebsite.com. In this video I'm going to show you what it's like to use the Site Build It website designer. Now Site Build It should be in any shortlist of the best web design software to check out because it's got all the tools you need, including this easy to use site designer, and it's got a step-by-step guide to building your site to get tons of traffic, which means more money from your site. Anyway, let's get started. I'm going to use my own site to show you how it works. First I log into Site Build It, which opens on Site Central, where you have links to all the various sections of Site Build It, like the Brainstormer, where you find the best keywords to use, the Page Manager, where you make or edit your web pages, and I'll have a look at that in the next video, the Site Builder and all the other sections. So I'll just click on the Site Designer button to get to the Website Builder. It takes a few seconds to come up because everything is done at Site Cell, Site Builder's maker, not on your computer. And that is actually good because Site Builder is constantly having little improvements and tweaks added, and as soon as they're added you can use them. Okay, my site's up, and this shows what my site design looks like, and it's actually a variation on one of the stock templates. Let's look at the other templates by clicking on Switch to Gallery. You can see the list of template categories here on the left and all the various templates here. If you want to know the details on a template, you just move your mouse over it and you can see the widths of all the main sections. Don't think that just because there aren't thousands of templates that you'll be seeing the same template over and over again on the web. In all the years I've had my site up, I've only ever seen one other website using the same template. Now to show you how it all works, I'll open up a template similar to mine but with 3 columns, and I'll make changes to it. This template is actually in the marketing category, so I go to marketing, I scroll down, and there it is. You can see the template details here, like the template width is 960 pixels, the content column 500, the extra column, which is the right hand column, is 207 pixels, and the navigation column is 122. So to select it, I just click on it, then I go to Customize Style up here. If I wanted to use the template as is, I'd just go Save Style. Okay, this is a template and it has some info on the page telling you how to start. There's a lot more help than this available though, which I'll show you soon. To change various sections of the template, you can just click on the part you want to modify and you'll see the name change up the top here. Click the H1 headline and it changes to H1, click the navigation column and it changes to nav column, etc. Or you can click on the arrow here and then click on the section you want to change. You can go straight to the content column, for example, or the page wrapper or whatever. The first change I'll make is to center the template, which is very easy. I'll just go to the page wrapper, then alignment, and then I'll click the align center icon, and the template looks better already. I don't really like the dark band going down the navigation column, so let's get rid of that. So I'll click on the navigation column to select it, and that dark band is actually in a background image, so I'll just turn it off by clicking on the remove background image icon. That looks better. If you want a background color on the page, that's easy. My site has a dark blue background, so I'll put that in now. Just select the body by clicking on it, then go to background and select background color, and I'll put in a dark blue background. So I'll click on the blue band and select something close. For this video I'm not worried about an exact color. If I wanted an exact color, I could type in the hex value here and get exactly what I want. Now the whole page is blue, which we don't want, so I need to change the color of the page wrapper. I select the page wrapper like so, and then go to the background color. So I just click on the white section, and that's not an exact white, so I'll just type in the hex value, which is FFFFFF. So now the footer's white too, but I'd like it blue like the rest of the page. So I'll change that. Click in the footer, and you'll see down here we have our custom colors. If I hover over the blue, it'll tell me where it's used, and that's quite useful if I've got several different similar colors. So just click on the blue and the footer turns blue. Now of course the black footer text is hard to read, so I'll make that white. I'm still in the footer, so I'll go to the footer text color and select white from my custom colors. Then I select set text color and it's done. So that was all very easy. Now if you're new to website design, it will take a bit of practice and playing around, but the site design is mainly quite intuitive and it's quite easy to pick up. As I said, there's lots of help available too. Just click on the question marks. If you want help with the site builder as a whole, click this question mark. You can watch a video about it or you can read the page. This one tells you about the tools in the site builder, the block builder, which is the page builder that we'll look at in the next video, the libraries, the navigation options, and the designer that we're looking at now. Scroll down and you'll see an overview and links to more detailed information. If you want help on a specific section of the site builder, go to the section like the body and click on the question mark. Once again, you can watch the video or read the page. Scroll down and you'll see all the help you'll need. It doesn't just tell you how to use the tool, it gives you advice on why to make changes. And it's all very helpful, particularly if you're a newbie. So now look at making changes to the text, and I'll use the H1 headline to demonstrate. So I click on the H1 and first I'll change the font, so I click on the font icon. The font picker appears showing what the various fonts look like. So for this example I'll pick Brie Serif, which is nothing too radical, and then set font. So it's changed already. Now nothing I've done is permanent until I hit the Save Style button, which I won't be doing since this is just an example. I don't actually want to make these changes to my real website. So let's change the font color and size. I'll go to the select color icon. So I'll select a red and this will do, and I'll just OK it. I'll make the font bigger by clicking the plus button. It's already bold and I'm not going to worry about italics. There are advanced options which you get by clicking on the gear wheels. For example, I could change the letter spacing by clicking on the plus button. So now I'll take it back to where it was by clicking on the minus. I'd like a gap between paragraphs and the next headline, which would be an H2. So I'll go to the H2 by clicking on it and I'll put some padding at the top. So I click on position over here and the padding top plus button and watch it change. That'll do. Now let's look at borders. I'll put a border between the content and the navigation column. So I'll click on the content column, then on the left border and then the plus to make it bigger. Then I'll make it a grey, so I click on the border color here and just make it grey. What if I want a border around the page? Okay, that's pretty easy. So select the page wrapper, click on all four border buttons and I'll make them yellow. And I'll radius the corner radiuses. And then I'll increase the radius with the plus button. I could change the border style too to dashed or dotted or whatever, but I'm not going to worry about that. You can style other parts of the page as well, like the callout box or the e-zine subscription boxes, just the way we've styled the other elements. So let's have a quick look at the callout box for more things we can do. First I'll select it, then I'll change the background color on it, and this color will do for an example. Let's try shadow around it as well. I'll select the shadow color. That grey looks fine, so I'll set that. Then I'll go to the advanced options. I'll make it bigger and I'll make the blur distance bigger as well. Then I'll just select somewhere else so I can have a look at it without the red dotted border around it. And there it is. I could style the nav column if I wanted to, but I'm sure you've got the idea by now. You can change the nav headers in the navigation options page. You can reorder the navbar links there as well. Plus you can change the look of the text and you can highlight the navbar items as you hover over them. As you can see, the website builder is very easy to use and it's easy to change things as well. For example, I like the border with the rounded corners, but yellow really is a bit much, so how would it look with white as the colour? Let's have a look. I'll select the page wrapper, then the border colour, and I'll change it to white from my custom colours down here. Then I'll have a look at it. Now what if there are things you want to do but there isn't an option for it? You can add custom style rules with the Add Custom CSS tool if you know CSS well enough. But personally, I'm not going to worry about that for my website. Of course, like anything else, Site Builder isn't perfect, and one of the things I didn't like is no undo button. But there are reset to template default buttons on the tools, like so. So if you do something you don't like, you can hit that, go back to the default, and then make another change if you want. I'm not going to save the style, and I don't want to revert to the default template style. I want to keep the template style that I've done previously, so all I'll do when I've finished here is go back to Site Central. There is more to the Site Builder than I've shown here. I haven't gone through all the advanced options, for example. I wanted to show you the power and the simplicity of Site Builder rather than make a full-blown tutorial. And of course, there's a heck of a lot more to Site Builder than just the Site Builder. Now, I am a Site Builder affiliate, so if you buy through my link, I will make a commission. It'll cost you the same either way. And if you do decide to buy Site Builder, and if you like my site, my tutorials or my reviews enough that you buy it through my affiliate link, that would be awesome. If you want to know more about Site Builder, head over to their site and check it out. There's a link below the video. And thanks for watching.